Shalom, Kalalayam, Yahweh, Basham, Yashai, Basham, Rakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Jabez who teach us this truth. And salutation to the hopeful elect scattered abroad amongst the nations. Some who look like the nation. This is Badak Banaya. This one is about the robbers of all people. As in Daniel, talk about the robbers of all people. So, I will play this clip, but I did not create it. I'm just using it. Everyone wants us to be calm when it's our blood that is shedding on these streets. This is unacceptable. You need not be a genius to know to push an individual out of a wheelchair. What bothered me the most was how comfortable these men were in being disrespectful to the men in my community. The men in our community are good enough to go to jail, and other people don't go to jail. Daniel Penny didn't go to jail. Daniel Pantaleo didn't go to jail. But Jeremiah Rodgers said, and now we keep being disrespected. We are all here. We keep saying, let's live in peace, let's live in peace. You want us to live peacefully when you keep doing us harm. We're losing our homes because of a lot of these people from the Jewish community are stealing our seeds, and nothing is happening. You're hurting our black men. Stop. You're leaving me vulnerable. This is wrong on every single level. Stop asking me to be quiet and to suffer peacefully. Arrest these men, send them to jail, and let us live. You're gentrifying Brooklyn. You're making it hard for us to live, and you want us to come here and smile and hold hands and say kumbaya. We're not gonna say kumbaya. A courtroom confrontation. This is not our arrest. Long-awaited sentencing in a major deed theft case was unexpectedly postponed. We are here for punishment. Dennis was there. Tensions ran high inside the Brooklyn courthouse today. On one side, victims of deed theft. The other, supporters of Sanford Soley, a disbarred lawyer who was convicted back in June for stealing 11 Brooklyn properties through a fraudulent real estate scheme targeting mostly minority homeowners in financial distress. His sentencing was supposed to happen today, but last night some victims learned that it had been postponed. Lawyers saying Soley hadn't met with probation because of the Jewish holidays. Still, some victims came to court anyway, only to find dozens of Soley supporters there too. He told me that I should not come today. Why can't I show up today as a victim? Why didn't you call all of them and tell them not to show up? Inside the courtroom, the judge set a new sentencing date and allowed one victim who traveled from out of state to read an impact statement. He took away my property. He took away my choice. Mr. Soley harmed me and left me with the short end of the stick. Soley's defense attorney says he respects the court's decision, but claims the victims are not telling the full story. This court found him guilty of making a false representation. Okay, that's that and that. Deuteronomy 28 and 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So these are curses that our people have suffered. Nobody else has suffered them. Nobody has suffered them. Only us. You understand? The so-called Negro, the so-called Hispanic, the so-called Amerindian. We have suffered these curses. Psalms 94.
and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mystery by a law? So they set up their laws to rob us of all things, material and otherwise, even our lives. They will kill us and nothing will come of it. Habakkuk 2 and 6. Shall not all these take up parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increasing that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. So this man increase it, steal stuff. So that's increasing in stuff is stealing. So he's taking stuff that is not his, and he's increasing. While we are going down, we are the tail, they are the head. Isaiah 10 and 1, the last one. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that wither may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. So that's what they are doing. So that woman in pain, mental pain, understand? Because she don't know who she is. So she's trying to grab onto piece of this world when it is not ours. You understand? You need to get out of the mindset of Babylon and to get ready for the coming, to pray for their destruction, and to pray that you are part of what's to come. Give all praises to Yahweh, the Father, Bahasham, the Son, and Yahweh Shai, the Son, Rakakadash, oh, the Spirit Holy, and I say Shalom.